We've put the training programme together in a number of ways. We started off by talking to the installers, and I should introduce Gary Brannigan, who is the lead contracts manager for EGA, who are the main installers for the project.
We're currently, as you can see in the vans behind you, we're in charge of the installation of the air source heat pumps and the 5 PV that's going to run the properties literally adjacent to us right here.
Also with us today, Janet Stevens from the college, who's responsible for quite a lot of the further education work that the college does, the outreach work.
Well, the best thing to do really is for us to meet with you individually to really kind of work out what it is that you want out of it. So sort of like the first sort of tasters courses really, and maybe update IT skills really, you know, some of the applications that you may not be using all the time, but you want to know how to use the internet more effectively or write letters more easily. So we can sort of tailor that to what you want.
But one of the most important focuses for this whole programme is going to be Pat, because Pat Mitchell is responsible really for being the anchor person, you know, at Site HQ. And she would be the bridge between you and the training providers. Just get an idea of which bits, which sections of this kind of training specifically are interesting to you, so that we get a little bit of a steer about which way we take the programme as a whole. And I think it's quite useful for the other members of the group perhaps to hear what people do want to get out of it, because I think that's kind of what this is meant to be about.
As far as I'm concerned, all training is good training.
Okay. Yeah, stick me down for anything.
Okay.
Definitely the renewable energy 2-day course.
Yeah.
And the IT training.
Left school with nothing. Got something to work to, innit?
I don't think I need the literacy, but I could do a test on that if you want, or the IT, but for everything else, yeah. My goal is just to get a job at the end of it, so do as much training as possible.
I've been interested really in the design process and also the choice of technologies. That's the side I'm particularly interested in.
Spent 5 years teaching IT in schools.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
I'll teach you. I'll do the IT training if the college wants to hire me.
Bear that in mind.
You know, the EGA vans are here putting stuff in and that. But we'll wait and see. My biggest thing is getting new windows around here.
It's a nice area. It's a nice area. A lot more could be done with it.
Well, I think the estate was built in around about 1980, and most of the houses have still got the original windows. You just will have chicken wire over the holes. You know, they're awful. That's the thing I most want to see.
I live in Chale, and so does my apprentice. In fact, the apprentice lives on Spanners Close where the work is going on.
I think everybody's happy, you know, perhaps even a bit excited. You know, we're going to get cheaper electric, better heating. You can't moan about that, can you? It's got to be good.
Now it's actually down on paper. I think there's a lot that can be learnt from this in a variety of areas, from installation to survey to people management skills. Well, the list can go as far as you want it to, really.
We should be getting something out of it, so you've got to give a little bit, haven't you?
Now things have actually started to move, and you see who's involved and where it's coming from, and the sort of training they're offering. I mean, I think it's going to go very well.